Hey everyone, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be going over the basics of everyday carry. Now what everyday carry is what you're going to carry on your person concealed every day in order to deal with a violent threat. Before we get into it, I want to give you 4 considerations before you ever begin to carry a weapon. The first thing that I want you to consider is de-escalation techniques and conflict avoidance techniques, as well as having a good pair of running shoes. The next thing that I want you to consider is your local laws and how they apply to you and your ability to engage in self-defense. The third thing that I want you to consider is get some training in boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and in how to use an IFAK to deal with catastrophic injuries such as gunshot wounds or stabbings, as well as less lethal options like tasers and mace, for people that may not be able to run away from conflict. The fourth thing that I can't stress enough is to practice with what you carry. Avoid carrying things that are overtly tactical that are going to scream to everyone around you that you're carrying a gun, as well as considering the option of carrying a med kit wherever you go, and realizing that you should carry your tourniquet wherever you go. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you what I carry, how I carry it, and why I carry it. As you can see, everything is concealed. I'm not carrying anything that's overtly tactical to make me stand out. First thing that I want you to consider carrying with you everywhere is a cat tourniquet. You're going to want to set it up so that it's ready to be used right away, and you're going to want to carry a Sharpie marker with it so that you can mark the time that it was applied. You're also going to want to watch out for fake cats out there. I like to carry this in my front, on my left side, that way it doesn't obstruct my reload or my pistol. Moving on to my pistol, I like to carry a semi-auto compact 9mm. I choose the compact, that way when I move up to my first line carry, I can use the same gun as my ADC without having to buy a separate gun. I like using 9mm because commonality amongst enemies and allies alike is very important, and when you're carrying a defensive handgun, you're going to want to carry defensive rounds with that. That's going to mean instead of ball ammunition, you're going to want to carry hollow point ammunition. On defensive handgun, another must is a weapon light. So what I'm using here is a CZ P07 in 9mm with a Surefire XC1 pistol light. My holster is a Kydex A&R design inside the waistband light bearing holster. If you're wearing garments that may not allow for a Kydex holster due to the weight, you can use things like a belly band holster that just go around your stomach and aren't dependent on whatever garments you're wearing. So this is one from Can Concealment, and it works really well. Moving on to my reload, I like to carry a extended magazine, the CZ P07 magazine with a shield arms extension for 20 rounds. I carry that just next to my gun on my support side, that way I can access it with my support hand, and I like to index it just like this. So you want your bullets facing towards your dominant side. And this is also in a A&R design Kydex magazine holster. Moving on, I like to carry a handheld flashlight. That way I can identify a threat, or if something is a threat, when a weapon mount light may not be appropriate or safe to use. So I can deploy it with my support hand, identify something, decide that's a threat, and then go for my weapon and switch to my weapon mount light. I also suggest that you carry a good folding knife. I like to carry this ZT 0300 or 0350 ST with some serrations on it. That way it's got more than one purpose as opposed to just the straight blade. I like to carry that on my support side, that way I can deploy it with my dominant hand. Now that's it for my basic everyday carry. If I'm going out for an extended period of time where I know that help may not be available right away, I'm going to carry a full med kit. So right here, I have my full IFAK inside of a JanSport 5th Avenue waist pack. And I have a Condor first responder pouch with the outer shell removed with my IFAK contents. I like to mark my IFAKs, but if you're trying to be more concealable and less inconspicuous, you may want to forego marking it. But it is important to mark your IFAKs. That way, people responding to you know that there's medical kit available, or if you hand it off to someone else, they know what's inside of it. So inside here, I've got my full IFAK contents. Everything's cinched in there and nothing's falling out or getting lost. Inside the outer pouch, I also have my trauma shears inside of my waist pack. When I carry this waist pack, there's a couple different ways that you can carry it. You can carry it crossbody, you can carry it over the shoulder, or you can carry it on the side or in the back. I don't like to carry it in the front because it's going to interfere with the drawing of my pistol. So I just carry it mainly in the back or on my left side. The next thing that I'm going to carry if I'm out for an extended period of time is my backpack. Now this is a mini JanSport backpack, and it's perfect to carry a small bulletproof plate. This one's a PE plate with a modified curve in small from Tactical Scorpion Gear, and it weighs in just about a pound. I like to carry a radio on me just in case I'm in a place where cell phones aren't necessarily appropriate to be used, or you don't have cellular reception but you still need access to allies or help. I also like to carry a little bit of food, some instant coffee, and a water bottle just in case. So the good thing about having a backpack with plate in it is that if you're running away from gunfire, you can leave it on your back. If you're running towards gunfire and try and confront it, you can put it on your front. And when you cinch it down, you can cinch it down so that it sits in the proper place for a plate to sit. Just above the belly button and just under these two bones right here in front. Now in the front pocket here, I have 2 reloads for my pistol. What I've done is I've sewn a small piece of Velcro on the inside of this pocket and used a Velcro and elastic magazine holder that I can just put on the front here. And as always, you're going to want to index your bullets facing to your dominant side. That way you can index them just like I did off of my belt line. So that's it for my everyday carry and my extended everyday carry, or off-body ED carry, or off-body EDC. Now, I will say this, that when you're carrying the bag and the waist pack, you can take things like your knife and your flashlight and put them in here. Get them out of your pockets, less stuff to get in the way or less stuff to worry about when you're drawing and reloading. But never carry your pistol off-body. Always carry your weapon on body. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it or you learned something, I hope that you catch out the next video where I'm going to be going over first line combat gear. Thanks for watching.